I watched Dune Part 2 and it made me drop out of college. So way back in the day in 2024, I was a college kid and I didn't really like what I was doing and I needed a career change, but I didn't know how to make that big of a jump. I'd never done anything that scary in my life. And there was a lot of pressure from people who were close to me to like stay in nursing and not like switch it up and do something cool. And then I went and saw Dune Part 2 and just seeing like Paul Atreides' like transformation from the first movie to the second, where he like drinks the water of life, rides a sandworm, and like completely just like comes out of his shell, I guess. And then the movie talks about like in order for the Kwisatz Haderach to rise, like Paul Atreides must die. Like I kind of like that. So the next like couple of days, I remember I went back to school and I would walk around with my AirPods in on campus and listen to the Dune Part 2 soundtrack. And I made up my mind. I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't be a beta. I can't be a sheep. Like I gotta switch it up. And like 2 or 3 days later, I was like, I'm dropping out. I'm doing it. So I did. I actually did it. And the initial plan was to like move to Georgia and be like an author and like write screenplays for movies, because like, a lot of movies happen in Georgia now. And if you couldn't tell, I'm not in Georgia, so that didn't work. But something else happened that was pretty cool. I started making music instead. So now it's like a year and a half later, I'm a full-time musician, and I'm just out in a forest in Washington right now filming content for like music promotion and stuff. And I was just like walking back to the road over there. So I was like, well, like I might as well film another extra video while I'm walking and talking, because I was just thinking about doing Part 2 as I do. I'm not even going to shout out my own music, bro. I'm going to shout out Dune Part 2 because that started it all. So if you haven't seen it, come on. And if you have seen the movie, watch it again and tell me about it, because I love that movie so much. Anywho, I got to keep the camera up so you don't see my boogers. I'll keep it eye level, eyes up here. So yeah, that's kind of the lore, I guess, about Dune Part 2 and my life. So, toodles.